Hello everyone, Chandler here. Today I'm doing a shoe review. The shoe that I'm reviewing is the accel. It's a shoe that I've enjoyed quite a bit, but instead of just saying all the things I like, I'm going to give an equal list of pros and cons about this shoe. Let's get right into it with a pro. First thing I like about this shoe is they've lasted for a ridiculously long time. I've been wearing them for 5 months now. It's been the winter months, I'll give you that, but they're still in one piece. Like, my shoes usually fall apart really quickly. There's holes. I have shoe glued these shoes, but even with that, they haven't fallen apart yet, and I'm pretty stoked on that. Con about it though is the way they have fallen apart is pretty detrimental. As you can see over here, the stitching on this side of the shoe kind of tore open. This is my switch shoe. But yeah, it tore open right there, and that's not very good because it feels like really open. I can't tighten my shoes correctly. So I shoe glued that area, and I had to overlap the layers of the shoe so it wouldn't go apart again, and that kind of made it uncomfortable on the inside of the shoe, which wasn't very good. Also, as you can see, this is what the tongue should look like. It should be rounded here and like kind of a regular tongue. On this shoe right here, it's been taken apart completely. I don't know what I did to do that. Maybe hard flips or hospital flips possibly, because it wraps in the whole shoe. But yeah, I've destroyed these shoes. Good thing about these shoes is there's lots of padding. Not only is there padding on the outside, because they're kind of a moderate in thickness of shoes, not as thick as like the old school shoes or as thin as the new shoes you see the kids skating now. I say the kids, like the Converse shoes with the new Vans that are just really thin. I don't like them very much because I'm gonna hurt my feet. And the thick ones you can't feel your shoes very much. This has a moderate amount of padding, but you can still feel your shoe and it doesn't hurt so much. It has good padding on the outside, also on the inside. It has STI insoles, decent amount of padding right there, and then on this little edge part, kind of heel, which keeps your heel pushed in right there, so it's stuck on the padding, you know, like off to one side, which is pretty nice. The bad part about these shoes is the bottom of the shoes are really smooth right now. That happened pretty quickly. In about a couple weeks, about 2 weeks of skateboarding, I had worn them down and they were smooth. Surprisingly, I didn't skate too bad even though it was smooth, and I could still put my tricks around because I was relying on the top part of the shoe. Good part about these shoes, which is good for me, I don't know about what you guys think, but I didn't break any laces. I think this is my 3rd lace on this shoe, my first rechangeable lace on this shoe, and that's really good for me for 5 months. I've gone times to where every other session I've had to change laces because I snap them right here every time. I think it's because these laces are so close together. You can see the outside of the shoe, and then it goes in, and then the laces are right there, which means all my damage to the shoe is on the outside and on this part here instead of where the lace is. Saying that, I still ripped my laces, but yeah, they've done pretty good. Bad part is I didn't rip my laces much, but I tore out the lace holders. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side on the shoe that I don't skate as much, my switch shoe. But on this side there's only 3 left. This one's completely gone, and this one's gone as well. I had to cut a hole on the inside of the shoe just so I can get my laces evenly on each side still. And yeah, that was kind of a hassle because I was only tightening up like my toes instead of my ankle area. Another good thing about these shoes is, I don't know if you can see right here, but this area from here to here is pretty flat on the shoe, and that was really good for me because I have a wide flicking area. I have a lot of different variations I could do to where if I want to flick on my toe for kick flips, or the side of my foot for a hospital flip, or kind of this middle area here for tray flips, that's what I do. And that's served me well. You can see there's my kick flip area, there's kind of my hospital flip area, and then right there is kind of my tray flip area. But yeah, that's from what I understand. But yeah, I like that quite a bit. Not really a bad thing, but for me it's a kind of con, is the price of these shoes. I did some looking online because I won these shoes from Black Ninja, so they were free for me, which is super awesome. But yeah, the price for these shoes ranges anywhere from $45 to $80 depending on where you shop, and maybe you can get cheaper than that if you find some sort of sale or deal. But from what I saw, no sales included, was $45, which isn't too bad, but I usually get my shoes from either like Red Racks or Goodwill or some stores like that, usually $5, and they're already kind of skated and we're kind of worn out. The person wasn't a skater, so I get to destroy them anyways. This is a con for me. I don't know about you guys, but These shoes are very flexible after you skated them for a little bit. They have a lot of room to move around, which means I can like get on my toe like this and then flick my board, and it has like kind of like it follows my foot, because my foot's not like a stiff board like that. The foot flexes as well, which I like that. They did start off kind of rough, but it's pretty good now. The last thing I didn't like much about these shoes was, I don't know if, and again this could be personal preference, but the inside strap of these shoes, I'll show you guys. Yeah, they just got really annoying. Maybe if you skate your shoes really loose on your feet and the laces don't do anything, and the strap would hold the tongue in place. But I, for one, skate my shoes really tight. I tie my laces super tight to where my shoe feels like it's an extension of my foot, so I can move around the board. So yeah, so I skate it tight, and then these straps on the inside have to fold up so they can fit inside the shoe, and then it cramps on my foot, and then I get like weird like red spots on my foot. Yeah, that wasn't very fun. Overall, I like it quite a bit. It has its faults, but still one of my favorite shoes so far. If you guys want to buy this shoe, go online. You probably know how to buy shoes anyways. I don't have anyone to like recommend to go buy it. But yeah, that's my review of the accel. And thank you guys for watching. God bless.